Hey, if you're watching this right now, there's a high chance that freeform locks are not for you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Today you'll be watching a new video about the difference between high top locks and a full set or a full head of locks. And also, if you stay longer, I'm going to be sharing with you my story on how I started and why is it that I prefer a full head of locks. Stay locked. I'm Emmanuel from Freedom Locs, bringing you yet another fantastic video on freeform locks. Okay, so today we'll be comparing high top locks to a full head or full set of locks. All right, so want to know which one is better, and if you stick longer on this video, I'm going to be telling you why I think a full head of locks is actually better and why I'm transitioning to a full head of locks. Right, but before we jump right in, if you're new on this channel, I want you to hit on that subscribe button and then remember to hit on the bell so that you be notified every single time I post a new video. So what are high top locks or high top dreadlocks? Okay, actually it's very simple, right? It all starts in essence from the high top fade. You have a high top fade and then it all evolves from there, right? And then you allow it to lock like we've always recommending you to do it. It twists naturally until you have the freeform locks then. But then with a high top style, right? High top fade, just as you can see right there. So I want to just tell you this. Here's my story actually. I've actually tried so many different styles, right? From the bald to the low fade and everything. But basically I know that I've always loved to keep like a tufted head on my head. Until then I decided that I wanted to lock it up and then get on the freeform route. Shout out to my man Not Nation, because when I was binge watching YouTube videos, I stumbled on his videos and then he really inspired me to go on this route. So shout out to Not Nation, because it's on the channel that I discovered more about the freeform method. And the freeform method appealed really more to me because of its its uniqueness, its style, effortlessness, low maintenance, and then the values of patience equally, right? And after watching those videos, I decided I was going to go in for the freeform lock, right? But then you see, at the time I had a high top fade at that moment, and I decided then to start the freeform locks on them, right? So, but then I had a picture of who I wanted to look like, like a Basquiat, Bob Marley like kind of thing, or even a Jay-Z kind of look, right? So that's it. So this brings on to the next issue now of the next chapter of what's a full head of locks actually then. So if you're on your freeform route, I would encourage you go subscribe to Not Nation. Look on YouTube, okay? You'll find a whole resource of videos there about freeform method. So what's a full head of locks, right? So if you're enjoying this video so far, why not click on that like button, okay? So let me know that you really enjoy the video. It also informs YouTube that it's a video that is liked and it's going to be circulating more, so I really appreciate that move. So what's a full head of locks, right? If you've seen Bob Marley, then you can have the epitome, you can have an epic idea of what actually it is. So as you can see from here, there's no fade involved. You just let the hair basically starts ideally from all on the same level, and it all picks up from there, right? And the length on all the sides is equally, like, more or less the same. The thickness might not be the same, as you might choose to separate the locks differently. So that's just basically. So in my opinion, really, a full head of locks is what you really want to have. Anyway, that's for me. I can only talk for myself, right? Yeah. You're probably asking yourself, this guy's got a high top and then he's talking about full head. Yeah. I'm actually in the transition at the moment. Right? If you're watching so far, you're probably asking yourself the question, how do I make the transition from high top locks, right, to the full head of locks, right? Which is what I asked myself equally when I was on this route. Because like I told you, I started off from the high top fade, and then later on I decided that now I want to go rather for a full head. So you have two options actually. The first one is then to cut off the top, right, so that then you have an even length on all of the sides, and then you grow the locks right from there, okay? The second option actually, but you see, I really didn't vibe with that one, because the idea of cutting this down to start off all over, I just couldn't vibe with that. I go for the second option, right, which is growing what you have on the top here, right, and then rather allowing this ones on the side, the hair on the side, to actually grow and meet up with this other one, right? It will be a little messy right here, as people say, but then I don't see things that way, right? So that's how you do the transition, okay? In my opinion, a full head or full set of locks, just like the name implies, it really gives you the full range, gives you the whole full personality of what freeform locks should really look like, right? Because like the fact that you have the hair on the sides and right on the back, it gives you a fuller picture, right? Which is even more like aesthetically cool, right? As compared to the high top dreads. With the high top locks, actually, what happens is even when the hair grows long, you can't really appreciate the length of it even when it's fully grown, as opposed to a full head of locks, right? As you can see right there, I mean, it's really more beautiful, it's cooler, right? You have that nice, cool Bob Marley look, you know what I'm saying? And it's really gives you a full range. You can actually style it, you can get a bun, you can get many different styles out of a full head of locks. So high top or full head, the choice is all yours, really. Yeah, each one is really unique in its own style. So it all goes back to who you are as a person. What do you treasure more, okay? And then the choice is yours. So if you've been watching then and you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so that you can have more content like this, and enjoy your freeform lock journey, okay? Embrace it and embrace its uniqueness that comes with it. Whatever style you choose, it's really just be an extension of your personality and what you value more. So as you go on your freeform lock journey, ride on and let's stay locked. See you on the next one, guys.
Get this beat.